How can I let go of my story?
Letting go of the story, I think, is the reason we come to Earth. I think it's the primary reason for being here, because I don't believe that most human beings would be here if it wasn't for a prior story. You know, I believe that life is eternal. It might manifest through this particular body now, but life carries on, and whether you have this body or not, life carries on, and it's probably had many, many bodies in this lifetime. You've had many bodies already. You're not wearing the same body today as you possibly had when you were 6 or 7 or 8. So we have many bodies, and so life is continuous. And I believe we occupy this time and this space because of a story. We're brought to this place because of a story. And how can we dissolve that story? Well, I would suggest making peace more important to you than your story. It really is a matter of choice. The law in the universe is that whatever you put your attention on expands. And for most people, they put their entire attention is on their story, the story of the little me, the me that's done bad stuff or had bad stuff done to it, or hasn't achieved enough, or is looking forward to the future to achieve more, to become more. And it's that story that robs us of peace. So how can we dissolve the story? By focusing your awareness on the isness of life. I think that word isness is a very good signpost to help us heal, because there's very little story around the word isness, and so isness can be directly perceived. So what is occurring right now? If you make this a direct perception of this moment, more important than your thoughts about this moment, that's enough to dissolve your story. And that steering wheel exercise I gave earlier of pulling your mind away from the past and away from the future and just being anchored in the present moment, that's more than enough. Presence itself has an energy, a most profound energy. It has a masculine energy and a feminine energy. All we have to do is align with the feminine energy, the feminine aspect of presence. And the feminine energy is an energy of acceptance, of lying back into. It's receptivity. That's the feminine energy. And our job here is just to lie back into the present moment, to step back into the present moment. I think that's a good analogy, to step back into the present moment. Now, when you do that, when you're fully aligned with the feminine aspect of the present moment, there's something else that arises in the present moment, and that is the masculine energy of the present moment. And the masculine energy is the outgoing energy. It can be thought of as the sword that goes out and cuts away the attachments we have to past and future. But you don't have to do that. Don't do that. Don't do the male energy. Just allow the female energy, and then out of that will come the grace, which dissolves the attachment to your emotions that have been left behind in the past, or attached to ideas in your head about the past, or projected into the future. And the greatest energy is this presence, which will do all the work on your own. You only have to allow it.